Najua huku kwetu hatuna pesa. Utadanganywa na 200. Kisha danganywa na 200, utakubali kwenda na mvulana.
So with the money in the hands of lay people, anything can happen.
The right to education is a fundamental human right enshrined in the Kenyan Constitution and recognized worldwide. According to Muganda and Omondi 2008 in Down the Drain, the number of enrolled girls has tremendously increased in Kenya. Despite this growth, the education sector is still grappling with the challenge of ensuring that the number of girls enrolled in schools is upheld. In the western region of Kenya, particularly along the Lake region, girl child education has negatively been affected by poverty, early marriages, prostitution and teenage pregnancies. As you navigate the cool waters of Lake Victoria, approximately 45 minutes from Usenge Beach, your eyes will be captivated by a scenic beauty of an island surrounded by beautiful water levels of the lake horizons. Mageta Island, which is approximately 1,972 kilometers squared, boasts an estimated population of about 15,000 people and thrives primarily on fishing as the main economic activity. Poverty in the region is one of the main barriers to girl-child education, despite the capability of fishing to generate economic growth. The island also faces numerous challenges such as poor road networks, promiscuity, and lack of electricity that hinders it from growth and development of the society.
Because of the state of the economy here, our families here are poor. So our girl child, they are being exposed to danger as they meet fishermen around. They are being lured towards the small things and some few token of money, and therefore they become prey to them. That's what we know basically. It's purely that, and there's nothing else. Because here we are. I don't want to say that we are marginalized, no, but we are in the island, isn't it? We are not exposed to outside world. So unless there is that type of exposure, we believe anything here is satisfied. Our girls see these people here, then they just know happened to Mambo.
The problem that girls face most on this island, they are being cheated by these people, the fishermen and these people for border.
Most of the girls open up to the fact that some unscrupulous fishermen lure girls into sexual relationships for cash and gifts.
Kama sisi wasichana, unajua huku kwetu hatuna pesa. Utadanganywa na 200. Kisha danganywa na 200, utakubali kwenda na mvulana. Sasa hiyo itaharibu masomo ya msichana. Halafu wavuvi wengi wao utapata wako na ugonjwa. Utapewa mimba, ukishazaa watoto wako, hakuna atakaye kusaidia kuwalinda. Halafu utakuwa na ugonjwa. Ukishakuwa na ugonjwa, utaanza kumeza dawa. Ukishaanza kumeza dawa, hiyo hali yako itakuwa imeisha hivyo.
Utapata msichana akimtongoza atakuwa anatumia pesa, na hii pesa yenye anatumia atakuambia na kudai, maybe atakuambia how beautiful you are, how God created you, and then after all akishakuambia hivyo utakubali. Alafu anakuambia what are you lacking, then you as a girl utamwambia maybe naenda period and I don't have the pads. Okay, you just accept, and after accepting you get the money. So your pesa yenye utapata, you have to go and buy the pads, because you have to look back at your family. Maybe your mom does not have money, so you have to accept. And after all, after you accept, you have to go with the man. And after some weeks later, the man will tell you, because he has been providing you each and every time whatever you have been whatever that you wanted. So atakwambia it is better mwende na yeye mkaweze kulala, and after mmeshaenda will have the sex with the man. So with the man, after kukupachika mimba, atakwambia at first you had so many boyfriends. I was not the only boyfriend that you had. So that means the pregnant is not for the man. And after all, ukishapachikwa mimba, you'll have to drop out of the school.
The girls end up being married or having sex with the fishermen. Unfortunately, the girls have weak negotiating power about safe sexual practices with these fishermen, which puts them at risk of contracting HIV and sexual transmitted diseases.
Most of girls in this island, school girls, wameingia kwa family planning. Unapata mtoto ni mdogo lakini amepelekwa family akona shindano. So hiyo itamfanya nini? Itamfanya ina encourage kufanya nini? Kufanya sex. Sasa unajua atakuwa anafanya sex, unajua amezuia mimba ndio, lakini STIs bado ziko. So in this Mageta Island, most percentage, I can say 80% of girls, they are not negative. Akishapata STIs na mimba pia, alafu anakuja shule, walimu watam cancel, alafu ataibika, alafu utapata amedrop. Alafu akidrop si anaenda kupotea, anaenda kwenda mahali alafu anaoleka.
Consequently, they drop out of school. This was the case for 3 girls of Joachim Owang Secondary School who had early pregnancies all linked to the fishermen in the region.
But like in Form 2, I think the ones who dropped, I have 2 who got married. The third one was brought back by the assistant chief.
Parents play a crucial role in facilitating girl child education, but in Mageta Island, this is not generally acknowledged.
In most cases, you find people just neglecting them. And we even have some parents who, they just know that my child is a girlfriend, a certain boy. But they don't care, they just leave them. Maybe they see that their income is so little, this boy go fishing, give my child some money, so they just neglect everything.
And then the role of parents has also been neglected. Most of the parents would like to see their children bringing something at home at an early age, irrespective of their education. So the role played by the parents towards the girl child education in this area is so limited.
Fishing is a lucrative economic activity with huge returns. Therefore, it has encouraged social moral decline and debauchery in the Mageta society. For instance, fishermen have been found in illicit relationships with schoolgirls, and in spite of the presence of authorities, there is a reluctance in adherence to the rule of law.
I do strongly feel that the entire government has actually neglected us. Once the law fails, everything will fail. So if you cannot enforce the law at this lower level like an island here, then everything will fail.
But sometimes it's very difficult, you know. Sometimes it's the guy who will tell you I was not found with him. These people are just fixing us, I was not found with him. Sometimes the parents will tell you, my child was sleeping here. Who tells you he was, you know, so such a things can be there. But we push the parent, we push everybody to ensure that the things come to law.
Other than fishing, lack of parental support, inadequate sanitary towels, premature sex and early marriages are some of the challenges facing the education of the girl child on the island. In addition, very few ladies are role models in the Mageta society. Poor academic performance and negative peer influences from school dropouts makes the environment in Mageta unconducive for the girl child initiative.
Somebody's outside. The young girls tend to see the ladies who have also done it, isn't it? So they try to emulate. Here, we had purely nothing like that.
Their fees is being paid. In fact, the whole year, most girls do not have even PRIs. So I cannot attribute that one to fees, okay? It's not a problem for the girls. But the moment these people came in and started paying, the dropout even went up. So it means maybe they are saying, no, we have now reached, okay? So life is now good. We can now just do whatever we want to do.
This education menace has darkened the horizon of Mageta Island. The presence of good fishing beaches and water is a blessing, but to tomorrow's leaders and promising bright girls, it is a curse. One that could be cleansed by all stakeholders uniting to come up with possible solutions.
Advice that I would like to give girls is that they settle and study so that they can pursue what they want in life.
This is poor attitude by the parents, that they better educate the boys and not the girls.
The fishermen should use their profits not to spoil the girls, but as a motivation when they excel in academics. Parents and teachers should make a point of guiding and counseling their children. They should also create awareness on the risk and consequences of sexual abuse and other immoralities.
We have put in place some laws that actually this age and below should not step in any video hall. This age and below should not be working, but those laws are not being implemented here. And we take everything the way it is. What we need to do here is proper sensitization of the community. Because we have a lot of administrative units, right from here, the BMUs, move to the sub-chief, the chief, the police is around. We can use all these sectors to sensitize the people, give them this information. Some of these people are doing the information, but maybe because they lack knowledge of what should be done.
With me, the only advice that I can give them is only to have education for them to have something in future.
Sometimes it is difficult, but we know, we educate the parents. We know the parents are poor. Nowadays, we have funds that can be assessed. We have the bursary, county bursary, we have the CDF bursary, we have education office, the children's office giving bursaries, we have banks giving bursaries. So we open up parents' minds that the same can be done.
At the end of the day, when girl child excels in life, it is the community that enjoys the fruits and the pride. We must become the change we want to see. Educate more girls today for a better Kenya.